Okay, everybody. Today we are going to play a dot game. Okay, I'm going to show you how to play this game. So I am going to draw some dots on the board. When I finish drawing the dots, I want you to think about how many dots you see on the board and how you know how many dots are on the board. Does everybody understand? Okay. When you have an answer, when you think about how many dots are on the board, I want you to give me a silent thumbs up. All right, so I'm gonna draw my dots. Remember, when I finish, think about how many dots I drew. Okay, I finished my picture. So I want everyone to look at how many dots are on the board. Look at this picture. Let me know when you have an answer. Give me a silent thumbs up when you know how many dots are on the board. Okay, I'm seeing lots of thumbs. All right, so who would like to tell me how many dots they see on the board? Melissa, how many dots do you see on the board?
I see 6.
Okay. Can you tell me how you counted your dots?
I counted 2 plus 2 plus 2, and that equaled 6.
Okay, so you counted 2 dots, and then 2 more dots, 2 more, and that equals 6. So you counted 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So would anybody else like to tell me? Okay, Bethany, how many dots do you see on the board?
I see 6.
Okay, can you tell me how you counted the dots? How do you know that there are 6 dots on the board?
I saw 2 triangles, and one triangle has 3 dots.
Okay.
And I know that 3 plus 3 equals 6.
Okay, would you like to come up here and point to the dots and show us
Yes.
how you counted?
This is one triangle. That's 1, 2, 3. Another triangle, 4, 5, 6.
Good job. So, Bethany said that she saw 2 triangles, and she knew that there were 3 dots in each triangle. And Bethany knows that 3 dots plus 3 dots equals 6 dots. So, Bethany counted 3 dots in one triangle plus 3 dots in the other triangle, and she said that equals 6 dots. Okay? So do y'all like those strategies? Thumbs up if you understand. Okay, does everyone agree? Or does anyone have a different idea? Okay, so are y'all ready to move on to our next picture?
Yes.
All right. So it's gonna be the same way that we did the last one, okay? I'm gonna draw some more dots on the board, and I want you to think about how many dots you see, remember, and how you know how many dots are on the board. All right, here we go. Okay, I'm finished drawing my picture. So I want you all to look at the board and think about how many dots do you see? So this might be familiar to some of you. Okay, give me a silent thumbs up when you have your answer. Okay, Rhonda, how many dots do you see on the board?
I see 10.
10. Okay, and how did you find out that there were 10 dots on the board?
Well, I see 2 5 frames, and they're both full.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that 5 and 5 is 10.
Yes. So Rhonda said that she saw 2 5 frames and they're both full. So we know that a 5 frame equals 5. Okay? So she said there's 5 up here, 5 down here. So 5 dots plus 5 more dots, she said, equals 10 dots. Does everybody agree with Rhonda? Okay. All right. So we have one more picture that I'm going to draw. And we're going to do the same thing. When I finish drawing the picture, I want you to think about how many dots you see and how you know that there's that many dots on the board. Okay? Thumbs up if you understand. Perfect. Okay, I'm finished drawing my last set of dots. So think really hard about how many dots you see. And also, think about the other ways that your friends figured out how many dots were in different pictures. Okay? See if you might like to use any of this that we just talked about. All right, give me a silent thumbs up when you have your answer. Okay. Eli, how many dots do you see?
5.
5. Okay, and how do you know that there's 5 dots in this picture?
Well, I see a square, and I know a square has 4 sides, plus one more equals 5.
Good job. So you're using your knowledge of shapes. So Eli said that he saw a square, and he knows that a square has 4 corners or 4 sides. So he put this square was 4, and then he saw one dot by itself, which we'll put a 1 right here. Okay? So then we decide that 4 plus 1, 4 dots, plus 1 more dot equals 5 dots total. Okay? So, does anybody else have another way or have a different answer or idea? Okay. Shane, how about you? How many dots do you see?
I see 5.
Okay, you see 5 dots. How do you know that there's 5 dots in this picture?
I counted 5 on my fingers.
On your fingers. So, did you count them? 1, 2, 3, about once?
Yes.
Okay. So he said he counted like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's how he figured out that there were 5 dots in this picture. Okay? So everyone did a wonderful